TheSmartLocal.com.
$78 per tower.
This is our second tower.
I don't really, I'm so drunk and I don't know what I'm doing right now. So my official budget is $44. In 3 days, I spent Hi guys.
Hi! Whoa, that's a lot of energy from her.
Hello.
Hello.
You guys BFF?
No!
I got see his butt crack before. Just the top.
I think, I see her like more than I see my husband.
Same. I mean, we even look at each other's butt before. We peed next to each other before. So I feel like we are more than BFFs.
Between the both of you, who is the big spender and who is the small spender?
Larry goes out on the weekend. I don't do that.
I really don't think I have big splurges. I spend a lot on food.
No, yeah, I remember the times you say you buy like some $300 overalls. And the gentle monster, which I always ask her to bring. Hey, let me see, then she never bring.
I don't dare to wear.
How much do you spend in a week on average?
Per weekday, my lunch is about $10. I don't know lah. Then I call. I think it's about 250
Okay lah, I round up 150.
a week. Oh, so I'm about $100 more than you.
Food wise, I spent about 400. Hey, wait, this one a month. Oh, sorry. Food 160. Transport is $100 and 300 for clubbing. Oh my god, the clubbing is so high! Oh my god!
I think weekly for food, 1 pack of chicken is $8, 5 cucumbers, $5-6, and then there's petrol for car, which is $70. Nothing more than 150, I think.
For 1 week.
For this episode of Singaporeans Try, you guys will be talking budget for 72 hours.
Again, every time like this kind of videos, this kind of challenges, right, must put me in. Why?
Yes! I'm ready to spend. I'm also ready.
Let me do a quick calculation, okay? Okay, I have $64 and then you will have...
$107? And then what? You can claim just cause this is a challenge? What shit?
Oh my god, so annoying.
We haven't started the challenge yet, so she did this. How much do you spend today?
$99.
So it's the first day of the challenge and I'm really trying to look for free food since the morning in the office so I can really save a lot of money today. Hey, maybe I can take this home, snacks later if I get hungry. So this is the Milo that I have that I saved from a client shoot.
Okay, so I'm currently in front of one of my favorite snack shops. A bit more pricey, but just because I can for these 72 hours. I'll get one of these, get one of these, those. Cheers, baby.
Hi guys, so today I'm having home cooked food because my grandma cooked for me. It's my favorite macaroni soup. So the plan for today is stay home, film content, chill, and then after that, head out to meet my boyfriend.
I'm trying to be interesting. I'm trying to be interesting in these 72 hours and like spend money. I'm trying to be interesting like Sue. I'm going to treat Justin and I to brunch at a fancy cafe. Instead of walking, I decided to treat myself and take the LRT. Today's fancy brunch shall be here. Yeah. Wow. But this is not very still coded. But it's not nice. Should I spend that $16 on something else? Yeah. Maybe dinner. Today's damage for brunch was $62.
Why are you here?
Because I know money.
No, say something nice about me first. You say something nice about me or say something bad about you and Amanda?
I mean, you can clean your table a bit more. Amanda, she can give me her husband.
Now you may have the food.
Actually, I haven't spent anything today because I eat free food from the office. I went to find some like frozen stuff inside the freezer. I'm sorry, I forgot to actually film myself cooking, but actually ate dumplings and some garlic bread in popiah. Now I got free dessert from Suryan. Big one is going fine.
So now I am at Sunset City. Yeah, we're gonna have Mamma Mia for dinner. This is my meal.
You know it's already dinner time. I just ended work and I'm still left about $42 for today. And Suryan got churros. Maybe I'll eat this for dinner so I can save money. Free food is so good. Wow, but I feel so unhealthy, yeah.
I'm on my way to X's house now and I got our dinner, but I'm gonna ask him to please pay me back for his share. So my dinner cost $6.80. Extra sorry, I need you to return me the $6.80. I cannot pay this time round. Okay, no. Don't put in. Actually, you want to cover my dinner also. So no, my boyfriend do not even want to pay for my food. Today, I think I spent quite reasonably little, I guess.
Meanwhile,
Yes, I did. I bought koi. It's expensive. It's like it's $5.60. Wow. For all the public transport that I took, the amount of money I managed to save, I deserve this $5.50 cup of koi.
I'm back home. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day doing a bit of housework, and then I'm gonna watch the rest of House of the Dragon. I'm gonna eat whatever that's left at home for dinner. After a $60 brunch today, this is my dinner. Home cooked food.
I'm gonna eat at Tom's Palette for dessert, which is this. Oh my god, guys! This thing, $10.80. 1/4 of Larry's budget.
okay, good morning. I'm already on my way to office and this is the second day of the challenge and you know like there's this TikTok video, right? Every time you step out of the house, right, your bank account will lose money one. I'm going for a shoot for ebook today and it's gonna be free food all the way. I settle my lunch and breakfast, maybe possibly dinner today also.
I'm here to get porridge. $4.10. Oh my god, guys, they up price. I got my porridge. Yes, I'm already late for work, but it's the challenge. It's the challenge. I just alighted from the bus and I'm gonna get vaping first before I go to the office so that later when it's lunchtime, I will not go out. This is a lot of things.
You take public transport, and that's when you go to share.
Oh, oh my god, is my laptop very heavy? I deserve a koi. Eh? You got a lot of money, right? You should buy me a koi.
Actually, right, I think I'm left with the same amount of money as you. What do you eat? I ate a $60 brunch yesterday. But I paid for Justin's shit. Why? I'm having my homemade breakfast today. It has granola and blueberries. I think you're so poor thing.
It's 10:30 and like we are on our first location for ebook shoot and I'm so happy that it happened like this day. Vietnamese grilled lemongrass chicken and bitter gourd soup, which I don't eat. Thank you, ebook. Thank you.
It's now 12:09 p.m. I'm eating my lunch, which cost me $5.50.
You have so much more to spend and like the thing that you eat all the time. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm still eating my breakfast. Yep, my porridge that I ate very slowly since breakfast until now lunchtime because it's the only thing I can eat.
Okay, so we're now at our second location for the shoot, right? So I got sliced fish hor fun here and curry chicken. I think this is the easiest challenge. So I think it's just nice because like tomorrow I'll be going out and I need to spend money, right, regardless.
This is what I'm getting. Ta-da! I'm also getting this because I can. How else do you waste money intentionally on food that's not worth it? Salad. Okay guys, time to have my girl lunch. Banana feta. Yum yum. You will never see me queue up for this ever in a million years. It might taste like something you can make yourself. But if you're Larry, you pay $10. Worth it not? No, of course not. But I think Larry cares? No.
I just finished my external shoot. I took a Grab to and fro. I already spent $26 on Grab today. I'm left with $11.80. Should I ask Justin for his share of the brunch? Yes. Sue just said.
So guys, I just tried my eyebrows for $14
Oh my god.
That's
So much out of your budget, babes.
So guys, we are having dinner here at Yakiniku Live. So this is the food,
No, but you...
and it's 21.80 plus plus. Not me really ignoring the budget So good. So guys, I have something to confess. I actually forgot that I'm on a challenge, and I went to Zara and I found a very nice piece and I actually bought it 1990. So now I'm definitely negative.
We are going for Try.
Yay! We are in the bus on the way to dinner. Okay, pork $1. One only. One only for me. Anyway, you're gonna ask Justin back for money, is it? Yes. So can you treat me to a few steaks, please?
I would like to officially ask for a refund on your pasta yesterday because I'm running out of money. I just take back your $18 from your pasta, okay?
Maybe interest also, then $25 maybe.
Hey, you're very horrible at it. Okay, thank you. I will take back the $18, okay? This is the official taking back of the $18.
If you do a dance here, I treat you 5 stars.
You say one. I'm not doing now, guys.
Oh my! Don't want.
5 sticks I'll do it, 3 sticks I won't do it. You treat me 3 sticks, then I don't do it.
Oh, I'll treat you 4 sticks to not do it.
Oh my god, you're the best! This is
Because I
friend.
don't want to be associated over here. Like,
No.
Next time I come here,
No.
she'll be like, oh my gosh, she's the woman with the crazy friend.
No, because you care about my image, right?
No, I don't care about the image.
The total bill for dinner is $107.50. So divide by 6 people, it is $17.90. I can afford it.
God, it's so noisy. Excuse, this is my grandmother's house. No, my grandmother don't worry. My late grandmother's house. What better way to waste money on fruits than to buy Luliang? It's Musang King. And this is black gold. This is $40 per box. This is $30 per box. Is it a waste of money? No.
Good morning. It's so early. It's like, I think 7:30 now.
A few moments later.
I fell asleep. I'm in the office now. I'm not that late to be honest, cause you see, not a lot of people are here yet. Even Amanda isn't here yet. Tonight I'm going to town to run some errands and I'm thinking of dropping by the new Pop Mart store because there's this thing that I really want and I couldn't get it at time. So I'm hoping that they have stocks today. I decided already I'll just buy. Even though I exceed the budget, even if there might be a punishment or whatever, I'll just buy.
So this is the last day of the challenge and I'm on my way to office and I'm late. How much was my lunch? But today I only spent $4 for lunch, right? This is my intern, guys. He bought lunch for me. Thank you.
I bought all this for my lunch. Halal bajormis, and then there's sweet hings, and then there's bubble tea. This is around like $6. Bubble tea, which is like $5. So roughly I spent around $13 to $14.
Just went out to get lunch. So I got my favorite prawn noodle soup and tepeng. Total is $6.90. Not bad, not bad. Today so far I'm still under $10.
I'm having prawn noodles. 550, 160. What is 550 plus 160?
710.
I just got my haircut. I was like an hour and 10 minutes with the cut, but look at that. I've never gotten this style of haircut. $45? Bit pricey, but I'll take it.
It's now 6:30. Sue and I have a call later at 9 p.m. So I'm gonna go home and cook because thanks to the 2 Grabs that I took yesterday, I am now broke.
I'm at Orchard now because I'm here for some event. But before I go home, I'm gonna drop by Pop Mart. I'm gonna see if they have what I want. They do not have what I want.
I am now at Plaza Sing to watch my movie that I might probably fall asleep in, but hey, it doesn't matter because if you're Larry, you spend and you think afterwards. Very irresponsible, very Larry.
So guys, we are now here at the Korean barbecue place. See my budget so much. Do I have a choice? No, because I choose to live freely because I work hard to eat more. Okay guys, the meat is here, $44. Got the soup here, all the stuff here. Woo! The final bill for tonight's dinner is $145.
I'm having my dinner now. Today my grandma cooked sesame oil chicken. All I spent on was the prawn noodle soup, tepeng and transport. I think I did not burst my budget. But good job me for taking public transport for 72 hours. It's doable, but I'll be late.
I have a call later at 9. And now it's already 8:25, so I have literally like less than half an hour to cook dinner. Just using whatever I have in the fridge.
Can you tell us what you're making?
Mushroom miso udon.
Wow.
Okay, it's nothing fantastic lah, but you know what? It's almost like $0 because I use everything from my kitchen that is like leftover. Hello.
Hello.
Meanwhile,
Okay guys, I'm on my second location now, right? I'm drinking second round now and we are having Yakult Soju, $78 per tower.
Our second tower.
3 hours later.
Hey guys, I'm on my last location where I'm going to Club Hell and I don't know already, I'm so drunk and I don't know what I'm doing right now.
Much later.
I just came back from home from clubbing and I'm quite drunk already, so I just decided to go home and like eat supper. So I went to 7-Eleven and spent $11. So I got buttermilk chicken, like biryani chicken, and like mac and cheese. I don't really know how much I spent really, like, to be honest.
How was the challenge?
It was okay.
Fun!
I went into the challenge not being too stressed, maybe except for one of the days I was in distress.
Oh, yeah, I thought you were in distress every day actually. You came to work very unhappy because you had to take public transport.
Yeah, I feel it's just too easy to spend when you know you have no limits. I stopped looking at the prices.
Hey, I still look at the prices,
No,
okay?
no,
If
no,
it's expensive, I wouldn't buy it.
Larry's thing is if it's nice, just pay.
Happy to say I did not explode.
Keep it up. Actually, for me, right, mine was also the Grab that was difficult.
Oh, so you took Grab?
I took Grab because I had to go for a shoot, so I need to go to the shoot and back from the shoot. Then there was $26 at to and fro. Otherwise, I would have stayed way under my budget. Also, afterwards, I was lacking a bit of money on day 3, so I had to ask Justin to refund me.
I don't know, I think I even overshot the budget, to be honest, because like you really don't know what you're spending. My budget was $192 if I'm not wrong, but I spent maybe $230 or $250.
But I swear to God, right, I was doing very well for the first 1.5 days. The next half of the challenge, that's when everything went crazy. So my official budget is $44, and in total of in 3 days, I spent $290.
What are your thoughts on your BFFs budget?
If we don't count the shopping, her eating habits are not so bad. Her biggest expenses, right, is on shopping and Grab.
But the shopping is also occasional. I don't buy Gentle Monster every 2 months.
You never say you buy Pop Mart. Buy Pop Mart before, right before the challenge.
Oh wait, Suryan is a rich guy. I realized rich people, they are the people who spend less. That's why they are rich. Poor people like me, I spend so much, that's why I never save money.
I feel like what I can learn, or what I did learn, is that if you spend like Larry, you probably gotta live your life like paycheck to paycheck very fast.
So are you gonna make any changes? Are you gonna like maybe take more Grab or eat more good
No!
food? No? Like
No.
maybe once a month, good food like that.
I got eat fufu ah.
Or true, because we go out together every month.
Thank you for watching this episode of Singaporeans Try.
Don't forget to like, share, subscribe.
Ring the notification bell down below and watch our other videos over there.
Bye.
Bye!
Don't spend like Larry. It's bad. Don't be impulsive. Don't be like Larry.
Yeah, be like Surya.